What's up, guys, and welcome back to Athena's Garage. Today's video, I'll be showing you the new project. Let's get into it. Okay, this is the new project. It is a 2010 Honda Rancher 400. Now, I was told it might have been a 2013, but it actually is a 2010 from what I gathered. It has some decent aftermarket wheels. Has a lot of issues. So, first thing, the plastic is cracked quite a bit in the back here. The rear rack is pretty loose. There's stuff missing. The back plastic taillight cover thing here is broke. This is broke. Other than that, and the piece over there is broke. This front plastic bumper thing is destroyed. The seat is destroyed. And they said it doesn't hold a charge or doesn't charge a battery. It'll drain the battery. So we're going to be testing that. There's possible stator rectifier issues. It did not have an air filter, so who knows how long it ran with that one. It was wired very weirdly to run a car battery. So they had a car battery on this running it. It does have an aftermarket little LED light, but I don't believe that works. There's some weird things like that. I mean, the wheels and tires are all right. They're not too bad. It does smoke. I did hear it running. It will fire up with a battery, but it does smoke, probably because it sucked up something with the air filter not being on there, or sucked the air filter stuff in, the foam. And it has some rear brake issues. They're frozen. So this thing is going to be a project. I already have some stuff ordered for it. I gave $500 for this. Obviously, I don't know exactly how many miles because there's no battery, but I want to say it's roughly 900 hours and 4,000-ish miles maybe. We'll look at it whenever I get the battery hooked up. But I just wanted to get a first-hand glance at it. I'm going to be cleaning it today, power washing it. So trying to clean it all out, make it look a little bit nicer, clean all the mud and gunk and grime and grease out. There is some oil staining on the actual motor, so I'll get that all cleaned up. But I just wanted to give you guys a first look at it before it's clean, because I'm sure it'll look a lot better once it is actually clean. But here it is. This is the new project. I think it'll be a fun project to work on. I've never worked on a Rancher before, so hopefully it goes well, and maybe we can sell it and make some money. Here it is all cleaned up. I really sprayed it down really good. I washed it with some dish soap, and I got some like degreaser and degreased a lot of the engine gunk. I think one of the first things I'm going to do is probably take some of these broken plastics off that are just useless here, and then like take this light bar off. I know it doesn't work, so I'm just going to take it off and take the wiring out, maybe leave the switch in there, I'm not sure. But the plastics are pretty rough in some spots, like scarred up. Motor looks a lot better now. I cleaned it off. Wheels shined up a lot better. I mean, there's some rust and stuff. This obviously sucks, this giant broken plastic piece. If I can zip tie, like stitch it, I will. But I was hoping to find another. It's missing a fuse cover, missing the air filter. Hoping to find another rear plastic piece that I can just kind of fix or replace this whole thing with. But I messaged a couple people already on Facebook to see if they wanted to sell or part out with the back ends on parts ones. So we'll see if anything comes of that. But I'm just going to start taking a couple things off. I don't really want this gun rack thing up here. I don't have a use for it. I'm not going to be carrying a gun around. And if I sell this thing, I don't want this on there because it looks like crap. So take that off, take that little plastic bumper, look for some replacements, and then take this wiring for this switch for that LED light that doesn't work. Maybe put the air filter on. Take these weird, I don't know what the hell they were doing here. I mean, they jumped it with a car battery, I know, but it's just some weird leads. So take those off. I already have a stock battery that'll fit in here. I'll show you guys when I get to that, but for right now, I'm going to just let it dry, start taking a couple things off, and then move on from there. Okay, so I got this light off, got the switch off, got all this wire that was underneath there off. The light does actually work, but it's, I don't know, there's water and stuff in there, and it's older. I may put it back on later on, because it does work, and I do have better wiring stuff for it. I did take the air filter thing off. I'll probably actually spray this out really good, and then I have a new air filter, which this one kind of just fell apart. My new one is here, and that thing should just slip right in there, and then I got a new clip with it. So I think I could put that back on and not have a problem. I don't think I'll have a use for this anymore, but I'll clean this one up a little bit more. It's kind of, there's some spots that are clogged, but it's really not that bad. It's just rusty. So I think I'll just slip it in, clean it, slip it in, and put it back on. And I don't think I'll put this switch back on unless I do put that light, but I'm probably just gonna not mess with that. But that's where we're at now. All right, it's been a few days since I recorded that last portion of the video. A couple new things. I got obviously the air filter on. I have zip tie stitched this plastic piece, which it's held up pretty good now. The bolt underneath here was stripped. That side, it's, I mean, I can't fix it. I'm going to have to find a way to do it. I think what I'm going to do, since I have 2 holes drilled there, just run a zip tie through so it's not flopping. It's not too bad. I still have to put a couple bolts in here. Other than that, and the battery, you know, I put the battery in. It is in here now. It'll start up, which I'll show you guys. Starts up no problem, sounds good. It was low on oil, so I added a little bit of oil to it and added some fuel to it. It was running out of fuel. There's several things we'll have to figure out, but that's going to be for the next coming videos, and I'll bring you guys back for that stuff. I have a couple things on order, like this missing little rubber grommet piece, and I have a seat coming in. I have several things that I'm ordering that are coming in slowly, and I'll probably just throw them on as I get them and then update the videos as they come out, and you'll see what I've done and things I've added. But for now, guys, this is going to be the end. I'll bring you guys back when we work on the stator rectifier issue, whatever the problem may be, and from there, I mean, there's nothing else left to say, guys. Let me know what you think of this four-wheeler. If you've ever messed with a 420 before, let me know if you have any questions or comments or, you know, tips on what I can do, because I will be replacing the top end 100%. This thing smokes like a mosquito fogger. It's crazy. Just let me know down below what you guys think of this thing. Appreciate you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that crap. You know, become a member. Helps my channel. Have a good one.